Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Can you imagine Egbetokun, Egbetokun, the IGP, allegedly transferred a policeman to community policing for faulting state emergency? It's all right. The Inspector General of Police, Egbetokun, has allegedly transferred the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 7, Abuja, Aig Gumel, to community policing, research, and planning for allegedly condemning Rivers state of emergency. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Aig Gumel allegedly said President Bola Tinubu's action and suspension of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy and members of the House of Assembly, was unconstitutional. It was reported that Gumel alleged words reached Egbetokun's office. The AIG allegedly transferred him to community policing, research, and planning as a punitive action. Daily Nigerian reported that Gumel expressed his opinion about the state of emergency casually in his office during an informal conversation with some of his colleagues, but one of them betrayed his trust and reported him to the IGP. The IG was swift. Gumel allegedly made the remark on 29th March 2025, and on the same day, the IG ordered the Fourth Secretary to transfer him to community policing. The official wireless signal was issued the following day, an insider told Daily Nigerian. The report added that Gumel was immediately replaced by AIG Mobolaji Victor Olaya in a signal dated March 30, 2025, with reference number TH5361 FS FHQ ABJ SUB 5314. While Zone 7, which oversees Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory and Niger State, is viewed as a strategic and lucrative bit, community policing, recharge and planning is considered to be a punitive bit. The report added, as of the time of filing this report, the Force Headquarters Public Relations Officer, Olomoyiwa Adejobi, has yet to respond to a short message service sent to his phone line. A call made to his phone did not go through, so policemen have no right in Nigeria to express themselves. They have no right to even condemn or say anything negative about the president, even though the president is not acting right. They have no right to say it. It's so sad that, this is the kind of country that we are in. We have seen soldiers being, punished, for coming out to condemn the ill treatment that have been meted out to them while they are, they are in service. People who are fighting at the war front, who are fighting insurgency, fighting insecurity, who are at the forefront of insecurity in the northern part of Nigeria. They are being ill-treated, giving nothing, even sometimes, to eat. They have nothing to eat sometimes, and they are still expected to carry out their duties. These soldiers will come out and say one thing or the other, and before you say Jack Robinson, before you know it, they are being punished. They are being suspended. They are not being paid salary. The same thing is now happening in the police force, just because this man, expressed his reservation concerning the state of emergency that was announced by the president in Rivers State. He has now been, sent to community service as punishment. Can you imagine that? Anyway, guys, before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. We're going to start with Emmanuel Aruotu, who says, "In my country, truth is illegal, righteousness is forbidden, and corruption is the king." My brother, that is apt. That is exactly what is happening in this country. Corruption is king in Nigeria. If you are not ready to play ball, they will send you to where you don't want to go. If you are not ready to follow them, if you are not ready to join multitude to do evil in this country, you will be sent outside. You'll be sent to where you don't like. Like this man, for example, who was sent to police, to community police and research. Another comment from Amino Black says, "Man's inhumanity to man just to gain cheap favor from man." We all know the relationship between Egbetokun and Tinubu. I don't need to, reiterate that, of how he said that the day he met Tinubu, his life changed. That was the day that, his life changed and things, started to move in a positive direction for him. Why? Because of favoritism. Favoritism. Tinubu has the power in Lagos State. When he met Tinubu, I think he started as an ADC for Tinubu during the times that Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State. And then because of his connection with Tinubu, his career accelerated from that just because of his association with Tinubu as at the time. Chris Okeke says, God save Nigeria from democracy pretenders, those who profess with their mouth to be Democrats but are dictators in action. Kingsley Ochoma says, there is nothing that lasts forever. Whatever that has a beginning has an end. Egbetokun, whatever he calls himself, will come and go, even like T-Pain. Rashid Akiyode says, IG is a good man. He should have ordered the AIG sack immediately. Wow. Jumel brothers, who ruled this country in the past, will charge anyone in this mess for treason. Right-thinking, sensible Nigerians should go back to history and search how Abacha ruled during their time. So we are no longer in the military era now. So because, Abacha, IBB, they ruled during the military era, that means that Tinubu should now do the same thing. Despite the fact that we are no longer in the military era, we're in the democratic era. Okay, now. Dogo says, if such actions can be taken on a senior police officer, what to talk of junior rank? They have the best to offer, but they must keep quiet to avoid Oga problem. Talking the truth in Nigeria has become a crime. Mustafa Hakim says some outsiders are ignoramus of the fact that community police is the most lucrative department in the police service. I was there when I married 8 wives with 37 children. I got houses and estates in South Africa, Morocco and Egypt with stocks in oil and gas sector, more than 4 hotels in Akwa Ibom. How were you able to get this? Was it from the salary or something else? It seemed like this. He doesn't even know that he is incriminating himself indirectly. He doesn't know because there is no policeman in Nigeria that can afford to do all of these things that he said he did when he was in the Department of Community Service. So it's lucrative. How? Lucrative as regards that you can collect bribe. I don't understand because there must be something illegal attached to this for you to be able to afford all of these. Morocco, you have houses in Morocco, South Africa, estates. Unless this is just a prank or it's a lie. Or if this is actually true, okay, I reserve my comments. Willie Jones says, since Obama gave a speech about Africa needing strong institutions, not strong men, I've watched this with amusement. Supposedly wise folks mouth of his idea. Strong institutions neither come via mere law nor drop out of the sky. They are built by men of character and integrity who are loyal to the nation. This AGP has had its tenure elongated and is out of reciprocity plus 30 doing archer jobs for Tinubu. Others are taking notes. How a strong MPF ever going to emerge? Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.